Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. This is the town of Whitmire and we're heading into, I don't know how many winters it's been, but it must be like 7 or 8 winter. We are still getting new villagers being born and new villagers immigrating to town, which is very useful to us because at the moment we are struggling a little bit with population. We can see that we have only 8 laborers and up to 4 builders. I'm not too sure why that is, but anyway, we are hoping to add some soldiers to the mix fairly soon, of course, and so yeah, we will definitely need to expand our operations a little bit. What happened over here? We food lost due to spoilage fish, right? So I guess we're not necessarily smoking everything anymore. So I guess what might be useful is if we add an extra smoker. And as I say, we need more people. We go ahead and build more instead. So we'll add the smoker over there, and at the same time, what I think we're doing is we'll add some more homes to the mix here. So let's add homes to the mix in here, and for the time being, we'll kind of just extend that that pathway in there. So hopefully we can get all of this built. We are in a reasonably good position with all of our resources, to be honest. So I'm not too worried about it. We are going to build another field. We have a forager doing their thing over here to come and collect whatever they can. But in the winter, collections are a little bit sparse. I would also like to really get our healer in place now. That would be the next big thing for us, to get a healer. What else do we have? We've got a temple, which wouldn't be too bad to get, though it's going to cost us a lot of money. I'm a little... Yeah, so at this point in time, we can probably start to afford the healer a little bit. We do the healer... I think the healer goes in over here. Yeah, I think we can make a start on the construction of the healer. Year 8. Let's build the healer over there next to the... this is basically town center. That's town center. This is town center. Lots of town centers going on. This person has nothing to do, yes, because there's nothing yet growing. Now there should be stuff to do. Oh, unable to work, sick worker. Yeah, okay. Well, the healer is on the way. Immediately we've got more people sick here, seeking medicine. Yearly taxes has been collected. 100 in there. We're ready to train some people here. What does it look like in terms of this, right? So we've got lots of arrows. No bows though, which is interesting. This one has nothing to do, I guess. Do we start producing a little bit more? So let's do maybe something like that so that we can actually start doing a few more bows. I think that's okay. We can do bricks and things at some point as well. Okay, now let's have a quick look. If we go to resources and we look at mines, right? Iron mine. We could build an iron mine over here. What is this? This is iron. This is a deep iron. Do we need a deep iron mine? What is the... Oh, we can't. We need tier 4. So this thing's going to just hang out here for the longest time. But we've got an iron ore mine over here. New traveling merchant. We'll have a look. So basically, what we can, however, do is do this. Gold ore. But this deep one... Similarly with that, it's a deep stone mine. I don't think we can actively collect that. Okay, so we'll need to have a look at that. We live low on builders. Let's have a look what we've got over here. The trader is seeking to buy some stuff that we have options for. But I don't necessarily think we're going to sell any of these things. We need them all at the moment. And to be honest, animal husbandry is the thing we need to have a look at. because that will sort us out a little bit more with regards to some of these hides and the likes. We can also have a look at this, right? So wheat, buckwheat, unlocked through the tech tree, crop information, rye. What is this? Crop flax fiber. So we could do flax fiber fairly well from the start, and we can use that to get some clothing going. Right, if we go here into resources for a potter building, that's something we can do. We've got the apiary. The weaver building uses flax to create clothing, and I guess that might be the next one for us if we can get that. A villager has died. That does happen. Can we get flax? We can get grain, but we can't get flax. Okay, that's okay. We'll work on it. We'll get there. We'll get there. So let's have a look. What else do we have here? A candle shop. So we could start producing candles as well. New traveling merchant has arrived. So trader number 2 would like, I don't know, planks is not something we're after really.
Work to be done.
What do we say? We lost a little bit of crop yield here due to heat. Utility is looking okay. Wheat level is nice and back down to a low level. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. What else do we have? The soap shop we do have impending heat wave. Not what I'd be after. We are producing soap at a slow rate, and we're using it as quickly as we are producing it. Right. So if we go here, right, just want to have a quick look. So, agriculture, produced and consumed. So consume it, produced, consumed, honey. We're not consuming honey. Wax, we're not consuming it, but it's very, very sparse. Then produced materials, we are producing and consuming at about the same rate. Pelts, we're producing and consuming. Tallow, we're consuming a little slower than we're producing. Planks, these things. And then gold ingots, producing gold ingots. I don't think we're producing any. It might just be gold. Oh, unless we just, yeah, okay, fine. We can mint our own gold. And then usable goods. Let's have a look at usable goods. So hide coats we're producing. We're not consuming as many. Soap we're consuming, but at a very low rate. So we should have all of those things available to us. Gathering and mining. Any luxury goods? Nothing yet. And armaments. Arrows, yeah. So bows, yeah. So we're really not, we're not consuming as heavily, I think. Births and immigration, and then decline is very low due to diseases and the like. So I think we're okay. Deep iron mine. Oh, more graduated villagers. Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff is worth selling, to be honest. Gold ore. We can sell gold ore. That's useful. Okay, let's have a quick look. So here, let's start producing a little bit of, well, we want to do that straight away. So we've missed the boat on that one. Let's do another full few rounds of it. Actually, if we delete that one and we instead plant one of these, yeah, that could be good. So let's just move it all the way to the end there, and we'll do that. Right, so hopefully they'll start doing the weeding things straight away. And then what we're after is we want to do some flax next year. It's heat tolerant, frost tolerant, rockiness resilient. The flax is pretty good, but the crop yield is pretty low. So we'll do a couple of them. And then here we'll do... We want to expand our food or just continue the flax productions. I don't know how many they'll do. We'll do one of these, and actually this time around, what we'll do is we'll do 2 of them. So let's do that and see about getting our fertility up here a little bit more. We could add a little bit of clay to it. We do this one. Oh, no, that's okay. So I think we're all good with that one. So that's good, that's good. We don't have any points here just yet. Wow, we're out of food. We're almost completely out of food. Okay, well, I think we need to do a little bit of work on that. What's our villages looking like? We don't have any labor. We don't have any labor that can expand our stuff for us here. We need more people. There's another one that's upgrading. Let's see, maybe we should buy some food. What do they have in terms of food that's, you know... What is this? Smoked fish. So we can buy smoked fish here. Maybe we should buy some smoked fish. So let's transfer a little bit more gold in here. So it's 6... wow. So make this 600. Bring us some gold in here. And what we'll do is we'll get at least 50. Yeah, let's just get 50 of them. What can we get with this? Set the transaction for the maximum gold you can afford. 16. Buy and stock, buy and transfer, buy and... That's very little. Let's buy and transfer. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to expand our food production a lot. So food production will be coming through here. Yeah, so we'll definitely get some food production from this one. And what we might do is we might have to, in the next one, let's clear out this guy. We'll move this one a little bit forward, and we'll try and expand what gives a lot of yield, crop yield. Yeah, so these give massive crop yields. We'll get some leeks. So let's get rid of this one. And we'll grab leeks. Yeah. So let's do that in the next season. That should be okay. We're starting to harvest some food here. I think we'll be okay. Maybe we don't need the extra fish here. Maybe we'll bypass that for now. Let's transfer the gold back out. We'll stick it to 100 here. We did buy a little bit, but I guess we'll want to be... Yeah, I think maybe we can get a bit of deer sorted out in this area. I don't think we're in trouble food-wise, but we do need to be a little bit cautious with the food. This guy's 146, this guy did 177, and this guy did 168. So we're getting reasonable amounts of fish, but whether that's enough, I don't know. This guy is smoking some more stuff, so hopefully we'll get a little bit more stored. Okay, animal husbandry is the next thing we want to have a look at when we get our... Yeah, we want to do animal husbandry when we get our next knowledge. And we... tie that up. We can. Let's do that. Let's tie that up there. That looks like a good way of dealing with our areas here. We want to start mining. We don't have the people to do that. We need tons more people to come and join the mix. Everybody is quite happy. Clothing, though, is a little bit of a challenge. What is the issue with food? Clothing. Well, we're working on the whole clothing thing. We don't have more people. We don't have the people. Okay, let's pop in here. So only one person in the basket shop. I think maybe we'll drop down to one over here. We already only have the one here, but I think we'll put it on shoes. Wagon shop, we're just the one person there. Can we maybe drop down here to maybe a 3? Just the one there is what we're dealing with. Okay, knowledge has been generated. Let's pop in here. I think now we're going to go for animal husbandry so we can have chicken coops and the like. So let's confirm animal husbandry. And that should hopefully help us out with a little bit more of the farming side of things. So food production, a barn, goat barn, a chicken coop. I think a chicken coop is what we're after here. And then an arborist. An arborist wouldn't be too bad either. But let's start with a bit of a chicken coop. With a barn, cattle can be raised for food, hides, and milk. Cattle must be purchased from a visiting trader. A bakery, yeah, that's okay. And then a goat barn with a goat barn raised for food, hides, milk must be purchased from a visiting trader, and then must be purchased from a visiting trader. So let's do a chicken coop. Yeah, so let's get a chicken coop going. We don't really have the people, but let's get a chicken coop going, and then once that's built, we'll be able to buy some chickens from a trader, and hopefully that'll get us there. Okay, so now um, we've got a healer at least, a healer that is selling snake oil at this point in time. But anyway, hopefully the healer is creating a lot more desirability here, and hopefully our people won't be generally as sick as they have been. Okay, we've got a few more people, laborers ready to go now, but we're still keen on getting some more people in. More housing. We've got plenty of spare housing. We just need more people to come and live in them. Just heading out there again. So how much did we get? 200, and we're going to get an extra 450, I think, for or about that much for this yield. I'm not sure we can get through the winter with what is happening with our crops at the moment. I think what I'll do is I'll get an extra hunter's cabin to work this area here. Get us an extra hunter. That might help us out a little bit. Yeah, we're low on labor. I do know that. Food and clothing. People are worried about the food situation. That's why we don't see more people moving in. So anyway, we are ramping up the whole food thing. That should help us out a little bit. So I guess what we're going to do here, we're going to run a flax. And then we're going to run some food here instead. Run a flax, run a cabbage, and then we'll go from there. I think that should be good for next year. Now at least we've got a healer to help someone with their typhoid. Just the one over here. So we're trying desperately to keep our labor force in a reasonable position. Okay, we've got 4 months worth of food, so it's not too challenging. We can get through the winter. We are, I mean, obviously these crops and stuff is what we're. Oh, and that will give us a lot of extra food now, actually. Yeah, this will bring a bunch of extra food in. Okay, so next year round we should be okay here. Got a little bit of extra fertility coming in, so hopefully that's okay. This guy is going to start working over there, get some of these deer managed and using it for food, at least just in time for the winter. So at least we can continue to expand that operation a little bit. Okay, there we go. Any policies that we think we need to implement? I don't think so. we've got reasonable amounts of people chopping down trees, to be honest, to keep these numbers going. That's looking pretty good, actually. Let's drop that one down a little bit more. Set a grazing area. Okay, let's do this. What does this actually do? So, set the building's grazing area on the map so livestock can graze during the warm months of the year. A higher food bonus, better grazing. If we do that, yeah, let's just do that. So that's our grazing area right over there, behind the barracks. And what are we saying? Select the number of livestock to be transferred to another building. Set the maximum herd size for this building. Any extra livestock will automatically be sent to the slaughterhouse. And yeah, okay, that's it. So what is it? Yeah, let's just confirm the 24, basically, right? So we keep a maximum there. So we have someone working there, relaxing at the moment. And we do need to buy some livestock from a trader. We'll need to buy chickens, basically. Okay, we do need to build a building for the production of clothing. The potter. We want the potter, the weaver building. The weaver, I think, can go in here. I think the deep mine there's enough room for the deep mine. We can get the weaver. Storehouse is really close here. Let's do that. Oh, let's get the weaver over there. That's close to everything. Okay, going into winter. We're in good shape, I think. Food is not bad. Got our veggies and stuff ready to go. Hopefully now, still some stuff that needed to be smoked potentially. Hopefully in the next season, we'll start getting some flax. We can spin some more stuff, actually. What does the weaver do? Let me just go back, have a quick look at the weaver. The weaver uses flax to produce clothing. Okay, that's exactly what we're after. If we can assign one person to just be producing clothing from flax, that would be good. Hopefully we'll get enough flax to last a while. New villager has been born. People are continuously graduating from school. Yeah, we do need to start looking at getting an academy going. We're in good shape everywhere else, right? There we go. The weaver is ready to go. We will at least drop one of them. The other one, I guess for the time being, we don't actually have what they need. So let's do that. We'll do that, right? So we're unfilled at the moment. Until we get flax, we're basically a bit in a precarious position there. So we'll just leave it as that so that we're at least getting the builders and the workers doing their thing here. Okay, we need more food to be stockpiled. We're finding it quite challenging to stockpile enough food. But yeah, our everything else is really quite maintaining. Is what I would suggest it is. Wouldn't mind getting the chickens up and running. Are these some people trying to join us? I think so. I think they maybe. Oh no, they were just coming home. What are we doing here? This is doing well. Hopefully this one is not gonna kind of clean that out fairly quickly. But we can now start looking at expanding down here. Oh, there's some more. Yeah, we could put a little bit of an outpost out here. There's not a lot for us to resource gather, though. Maybe a little bit in this area. What is this guy carrying? Oh, yeah, from there? Oh, that's good. That's great. Excellent. Keep on loading those things. Keep on loading. What's the situation here? Months until the next discovery. Wow. So we are slowing down quite a bit with our research. We do need to look into the academy then. If we have a look over here, amenities and services, rat catcher, festival pole, an academy. I think we should build an academy. We should be able to deal with that. Monthly cost is a little bit on the high side. Then the temple, again, is something that would be good to get, so we can get those, start trading in those artifacts. There's the rat catcher and the festival pole. We could do this one. This one is a pretty minuscule cost. Can we create a little bit of an area here and do the festival pole at the top there? I wouldn't mind to do that, actually. Will really bump our desirability and make people quite happy. Yeah, we're working on the food, though. We're working on the food. Okay, flax is busy being suggested now, so hopefully we can get that going. These guys are working on fertility. Yeah, this would be good. Oh, people are migrating. New villages are being born. It's good. We're growing, but we do need the food, right? We do need the food. Villages is low on laborers. We need more to increase our efficiency. Why are people sick again? Fractured bones? Not what I would like to see. Hopefully we can heal them. Yeah, we have reasonable amounts of hunting now. Oh, here comes the trader. Hopefully there's some chickens in there. Yeah, I think whenever we've got the farmers going, we've got a little bit of a shortage. Starting to run out of firewood a little bit. We may have to add an extra person there. Let's see. If we can get our food up a little bit more, we need to meet some more people. Okay, here we go. The traveling merchant has arrived. And they are looking for honey. We can sell them honey and we can sell them herbs. Okay, that's good. We don't really have the clothing that they're after, but we'll work on that. No chickens yet. No chickens yet. You can buy meat from them at a very reasonable rate, actually. Maybe we should do that. Buy crossbows very cheaply. I think maybe we should trade a little bit of this. Okay, so what we'll do is let's get 100 herbs out. So let's do that. So let's transfer 100 herbs and we'll transfer, let's do all 15 of these. We'll get them in there. We'll trade them out and we'll swap them for meat, basically. Okay, hopefully we'll get the stuff in there pretty quickly. Villager has been cured. Luckily, we can get the villagers back into action pretty quickly. We should have a reasonable amount of flax. I wonder how much flax does it take? 10 per clothing. So that's about 50 clothing pieces. That's not bad. That's not going to be bad. We're still waiting on the stuff to come in. So that's fine. We'll keep that going. Want the festival pole up here somewhere. Maybe even on that side. What do we have up here? Oh, we've got a well. Maybe up here will be... No, the festival pole can go here. I like the idea of the festival pole. Can anything come in yet? Yes, so we can do our trade here. Okay, sell those items. Okay, so we've sold them. Get some more money in. Very, very low amounts though for the honey. Several people have arrived. They plan to immigrate. Will you accept them? Yes, we'll accept them. Thank you very much. We actually need more people, so welcome to town. Helps us a lot. Okay, so now let's get all of that moving. Let's sell those items. Okay, now we've got 460. Do we buy some food? I think we'll do something like that. Let's buy and transfer an extra 130 food meat into the mix. Hopefully that helps people out a little bit more. How are we doing on flax? Are we yielding anything yet? Okay, here comes some more merchants. What's happening over here? Okay, so we're just planting now. Proper fertility. We'll get some good food stocks out of that. Okay, so trader number 2 is wanting to sell us some horses, which we don't necessarily want. Other than that, we could sell them nothing of reasonable interest, to be honest. I think what I'll do, I might sell them 10 of these hide coats. The other stuff we're producing, but we seem to be using them quicker than we're actually producing them. So let's transfer some of these in. Right, I guess just about 10 of them should give us a reasonable amount of money, 250 odd. So we'll do that. So at least we'll continue to expand our stuff a little bit. Raiders are approaching from that direction, so we need to maybe think about how we're going to deal with that now. Crops have been eaten, but we are harvesting now. So what we can do is we can switch this guy on to start working on it. And now I'm starting to think that what we'll need to do, let's have a look here. How many? We've got 10 bows ready to go. How many people do we have? 16. So question mark, do we get ourselves 10 of these guys? I guess the answer here is yes, because we don't have any more than that. So let's just recruit 10 of them. Okay. So they should hopefully get their stuff going. Crop lost to animals. That's okay. We're hunting those animals. Yeah, they're getting their bows and arrows. Everybody's ready. Oh, here they come. Okay. So what I'm thinking we do is we're going to say flag combat retreat. Okay. So now the plan is that we'll be better prepared for these guys. So we've got the tower. That's going to be a little bit poor, but we've also got our archers here ready to do their bit. And I think we've got more soldiers than they have. Plus we've got the tower. So yeah, I think we're
At once.
There we go. Village was raided and we won. Raid size 16, raiders killed 11, villagers killed 0, structure destroyed 0. So I'm very happy to report that is awesome. Now, can we... So we've got the archers there. Can we what do we do? Military companies window, disband the company, and then transfer soldiers. Okay, so let's go ahead and disband the company. Are you sure you want to disband the company? We'll fire all workers from the building. Let's do that. Let's disband the company. You can go back to working your normal lives. I'm happy to pay each time. Hopefully we've got that sorted. If we go here, do we have... Yeah, the stocks have been returned, so that's good. Okay, now we've got a new trader arrived. Could sell them some shoes, definitely. Gonna sell them some shoes. Can we, however, we don't want relics, but I would love to get my hands on some livestock. Okay, anyway, what we'll do, I don't want to sell coal, which would have been not bad. Anyway, we can sell some shoes, so let's transfer at least 10 shoes in there. Other one, oh, we were still busy doing this trade, so let's do that. Let's sell those items. Yeah, that's all good. And go to trader number 2. We're waiting on the 10 shoes. We'll sell that as well. Up those values a little bit more. Okay, so now clothing should be under production. How much did we get? Only 340 flax. And this is going to be a low yield, I guess, as well. This one should be good, though. This one should be good. Stuff ready. Let's do it and sell those items. Get some more money. We could do a little bit of a gold transfer out here. So let's just keep about 100 gold there. Get everything else into the city's coffers. We do need to build a vault at some point. Very happy with how we dealt with that raid. Having the barracks in place was the right call here. Definitely was the right call. Starting to produce some proper clothing now. Hopefully that helps us out a little bit more. I'm not sure how we're going to deal with this flax stuff. Do we have enough flax to give us a little bit of stuff? No gold storage. Okay, so this is the other thing. We do need to start looking at storage facility, a vault. We don't have the iron. We don't have the iron to do that. So our iron mine is one of the things we need to start looking at. We've got access to an iron mine right over here, which is in reasonable proximity to where we would want it anyway. So maybe we should have a bit of a look at that, get ourselves an iron mine. Tab it around a couple of times. We'll get the iron mine going there. We'll expand this little road out to this area here. So the iron mine should be, we could start getting the iron mine ready to go, and then we can start smelting some iron ingots, I guess. We've sold everything we wanted to sell. Yeah, we have. Yeah, so we've already done all of that. Anything here we want? Tools, maybe? Tools are really cheap, and we don't have any. Okay, actually, transfer a little bit of gold in here. Give me 500. So let's just bring in 500 gold here, and then let's buy some tools. Just until we get some stuff going on here. So at the very least, let's just buy what we can. No, actually, transfer that out. Transfer that out. But at least we've got a bit of tools in there. We got the extra here, so let's get some more buy and transfer out as well. Okay, that should do the trick. It's a little bit costly, but I'd rather we have the tools than not. This should give us some stuff, but it's not going to be great. The leaks are going to be great, I think. The leaks are going to be great. Okay. Oh, actually, we should put an end in this video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Happy that we survived our raid. Obviously, those things will get stronger and stronger, and so we will need to bulk up our forces. At the moment, a bunch of archers was good enough to deal with it without any real issues, but we'll need to bulk our military up a little bit more. We're still a little bit short on food, so we want to start producing some food more aggressively. So I'm guessing we're going to need to open up some farmland down here so that we can really start looking at that. For the time being, I think we're in good spot. I mean, when this comes in, there'll be. I mean, this is reasonable. We'll be managing that, but for the time being, it's okay. But we do need to keep expanding our food taking capabilities. Just have a quick look over here. We're short 90 people to upgrade. Everything else is ready to go. Really, we just need lots of gold, and the rest is there. I'm hoping the clothing situation is going to turn around now that we've got the flax coming in. We may, however, need to make sure that we get another batch of flax in the next round. So what I might do, yeah, flax takes a lot. So what we might do is we might throw these out and add a flax to the mix there. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, and then the next one, we'll do that. And we'll have to do another flax, right? So we'll do this, and add another flax to that mix as well. So we'll do that so that we keep kind of dealing with these things, but we keep flax coming in. So I guess that's the plan. Okay, guys, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.